You can come out, bub, or you can relax for a little bit, and then we're gonna leave. We're not leaving for like an hour though. You relaxing for a little bit? Okay. This is crazy. I was hoping this umbrella would go in this hole like this, but it won't fit. So I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna film for you guys today. So believe it or not, I am still on a journey to figure out what type of mulch that I want to use in my flower beds. I got a few bags of compost and manure. My husband thinks I won't like it, so I'm going to start with just a few bags and see what I think. We are really in the dog days of summer right now, and it is so hot outside, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to last working out here today. But I really need to thin out the Shasta Daisy patch. It is slowly overtaking the area. I'm hoping to make a flower arrangement for me and a friend. Also, I'm going to prune some indoor plants that I keep on my porch and deal with some overgrowth in my full sun containers. I brought 2 glasses of water. I have my trimming scissors. I'm going to cut some of these daisies, put them in here. Hopefully I have enough for my house and my friend's house, so we'll see. I don't know if I really knew what to expect, but these Shasta Daisies are much larger than I ever anticipated. They're actually way too large for this area. So at the end of the season, I do have plans to move these Shasta Daisies to the front of the property. It kind of stays a little more wet up there, and I don't think they don't need a lot of water. I'm not currently actively watering these. So I'm going to move them to the front and see how they behave there because they're just too tall for this area, and I don't have any areas in closer to my house that they really work. So I'm going to try the front of the property, but like I said, I'm going to wait until the end of the season to move them. This King Tut grass has been so sad since the storm. All of the stalks blew over. So it's time to trim it up. I'm going to try these in my flower arrangement. Now, I've never used them before. Some may say it's a little much, but I do think it might be cute with the daisies. This is only a daisy King Tut flower arrangement, so we'll see. Yeah, it has some work to do. These Shasta daisies, they're so bunched together. A lot of them are just kind of like wilted over, trying to reach the sun. So that's another reason why I need to move them. But I'm going to just try to cut them down as low as I can and make these work. I don't know. The verdict's out. What do you think? Do you think the king tut grass is appropriate for the flower arrangement, or is that a no? Like I said, I'm just starting by putting the compost and manure in a few different areas. Well, I'm going to start with this hydrangea tree planter just because it needs another layer of soil, and I thought, it can't hurt. And then I'm going to kind of like put it around a few plants over here that actually just kind of need more around the root base, and just kind of see how I like it. My husband, like I said, he doesn't think I will, but it kind of has some mulch in it, more so than I would expect. So maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking the mulch situation. I don't know, but it feels very serious what I want to put down here. But the black looks great when it's first done, but over time, like as you can see, the black hair is so faded, it clumps together so easily. I'm just not a fan. Every year, I try to experiment and do something a little different in my containers. And I will say this year, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It seems like some ants have gotten in here, and these darker potato vines are not growing like I would want them to. They're kind of trying to overtake the plant on top, and I wish they would spill over a little bit more. So I'm just going to try to trim them up so that the other flowers have space to grow because they seem to be like suffocating things. I'm on the fence if I should just trade these out or if it's just too late and I should just leave them. What? You need your thing? Yeah, babe. This plant makes me mad. Yeah, because it's floppy, but maybe it's going to get stronger this year. It survived this horrible winter in the basement. I need to get my wagon. Last summer, my mom gave me a bulb of this elephant ear plant. I don't know what variation it is. I should have taken a picture. Anyways, I sat it in the basement all winter. It wintered over and it was really wilted. I kept forgetting about it. My husband set it outside. He said it looked dead, and then it sat outside for a few days before I even noticed it, and it perked right up. You'll see when I bring it up here, it's standing up, and I had a moss pole in here because it was so wilty and it would hang over the sides. I put the moss pole in there to hold it up, but it seems to be holding on its own. I don't know. I really thought it was dead, but it survived. The bugs are eating me alive. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I appreciate it more than you know. If you enjoy gardening and like watching people work in their yard, make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.